Tech Talk. My name is Lokesh. Listening to loud music for a longer time can actually damage your ears. Before we learn safe sound levels, let me explain you the types of sound and how we perceive sound. Sound can be classified into three categories. One is speech, noise, and music. Speech is something we communicate, learn, and understand. Human ears are very sensitive to speech frequency range. That's why we can easily identify a person on the other line of the phone, even though he has a cold. Noise is something which is considered as psychologically unpleasant to humans. The examples of noise are drilling machine noise, heavy traffic noise, rattling of the train, etc. Music is something psychologically pleasant to the humans. Music has a lot of emotional effects in humans. Some music can put you on party mode and some music can put you on a relaxing mode. To make you understand how we perceive sound, let us look at anatomy of our ears. Human ear can be divided into three parts: outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. Outer ear is the one which collects the sound and vibrates the eardrum. The eardrum in turn activates series of bones in the middle ear, which in turn activates the inner ear. So the middle ear actually works as an impedance matching between outer ear and the inner ear. The inner ear consists of cochlea. The cochlea is the organ which sends sound signals to the brain. So inside cochlea there is a fluid and hair-like structures inside the walls. So when the sound vibrates the eardrum and the bones vibrates the inner ear, the fluid in the cochlea will make the hairs inside the cochlea move, and these hairs, when they move, it will in turn activate it will produce an electrical signal which the brain understands as sound. Exposure to loud music for longer time will make these hairs lose their properties and will not send any signal to the brain, which develops into deafness. Let us look at technical specification of human ear. Human ear can respond from 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Anything below 20 Hz is called as infrasonic, and anything above 20 kHz is called as ultrasonic. And we don't hear, we don't perceive infrasonic or ultrasonic sound, which most animals do. Technical specification is how much loud we can perceive. Human ears can respond from 0 dB to 140 dB. 130 dB is called as threshold of pain. Anything above 120 dB is called threshold of discomfort. Following are the recommended maximum exposure to loud sound for a given period of time, which is safe for listening. If you look at 86 dB, you can hear for 8 hours a day, and when you look at 106 dB, it's maximum 3 minutes a day. Places where you get exposed to louder music is in aerobics, discotheques, or rock concert. Make sure you take some kind of protection, put a earplug or put some cotton in the ear when you're getting exposed to very loud music for a continuous period of time. Now you may start thinking that you're exposed to loud sound only in big louder system, but the majority of damage is done by portable players like this iPod. Make sure when you are giving iPod to your kids or when you are using, make sure you don't play it very loud. Let us look at how loud an iPod can be and the safe levels of playing iPod. Now let us look at how loud an iPod can be. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I have a sound pressure level meter here. It's from Radio Shack. Okay, now I'll set it to 120 dB. Okay, set to 120 dB. Now we'll take there's the original iPod headphones supplied along with the iPod. Okay, I'll just put it on the sound pressure level meter like this. Set it to 120 dB. This is the highest this meter can produce. This is the highest this meter can measure. Okay, now let me play a track. Okay, that's good. Let's play Def Leppard. Okay, I'm playing Def Leppard, and let's see on full volume. Let's see how much loud So you see the music exceeds 120 dB, which is threshold of pain. So let's look at the safest listening level of iPod. Set it to 80 dB. Say about 40% volume on iPod is looking to be in the safer sound, in the safer volume level. So I can say limiting the iPod volume to 40% will be ideal for longer listening. iPod has a unique feature wherein you can lock this volume level, and particularly if you are giving iPod to kids, make sure you go to main screen and go to setting and select volume limit and lock the volume to say 40%. So if anyone increases, now if you go back, and if someone tries to increase the volume, it shows lock symbol here. Actually what it's doing is now the iPod volume level is not exceeding 40% of iPod volume level. So make sure when you are giving this iPod to kids, make sure you lock the volume, and which does not go above 50% at least. Until next time, take care, and please visit my website www.techlog.com for more heavy learning.